It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you hungry. Talk that talk.
Good morning. Today is Monday, March 2nd. The year is 2026. And here's Grayson to give my morning kiss, get it on over with. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. Give me my kissy. There you go. Grayson, every morning, here we go with the same old. Grayson hears the computer come on. He sees me come over here and sit down. It's gorgeous out here today. And it's kind of warm. It's not cold, but it's not cold. Not hot. As you all know, I'm still recovering from that good old hip replacement surgery, the 2026 model. I got a lot I want to say about that bullshit. You know, when these doctors say a surgery is just going to be very simple and recovery is very simple, and y'all, surgery is surgery. And I had that surgery a month ago. Today is March the 2nd. I had that surgery on February the 2nd. I'm still limping around here. I'm not taking any more of the pain pills. They were making me sick, y'all. I just couldn't take it no more. I think those pills got toxic after a while. They just did. I don't see how people can take those pain pills consistently like that. I just couldn't do it. I mean, literally, I got sick. And I said, you know what? It's these pain pills. And when I stopped taking the pain pills, I just felt better. The pain pills, I'm not in any pain per se, I'm discomfort some. I just started back driving this past weekend. I got behind the wheel, and I could drive one of these cars. The other two cars are too small. I tried to drive that G-Wagon, I don't think I'm getting back in there, it's too tight. So I'm back driving, but I would suggest to people keep asking me, well, how did you know that you were having hip issues? There was some discomfort in my right hip, you all, and I would be walking. I said, damn, what is that? And I just assumed it was something I had done at the gym, or maybe because I wore my gym bag on my right side, I would move the gym bag to the other side. I used to have a ton of stuff in my gym bag. It was kind of heavy. I would find myself having some discomfort in my right glute. I thought maybe, I didn't really know what it was. And I think this started maybe 2016, 2017, which means it had been deteriorating for quite some time leading up to that discomfort when I began to notice it. When I first went to the doctor about it was in 2024, 2024. And they gave me a cortisone shot. And first they gave me some pills. They gave me from prednisone first. That worked really good. And then they gave me, a few months later, it came back, they gave me a cortisone shot, which worked for about a good year. No pain, no discomfort, everything was great. But when we went back a year later to do that second cortisone shot, I immediately noticed, okay, this ain't as good as the last one. And I decided, maybe it's time we need to go ahead and do this. Because I wasn't afraid of the surgery or nothing. I'm aware surgery is surgery. And I didn't brush this damn beard out. I know y'all probably been thinking, that beard be looking rough over there. I didn't combed it out. But I did shape it up over the weekend. It was looking good. But I see it and kind of grew back wild. Anyway. But, surgery is a doozy. I wasn't afraid to have the surgery. I had talked to so many people who had the surgery because I got on the internet. I was reading on the internet. I was reading stuff. We was reading the internet all night long, watching video after video after video after video after video by everybody and their mama that had hip replacement surgery. I done saw celebrities, basketball players, football players, actors, singers, dancing, Beyonce. Well, Beyonce had no hip replacement surgery. Although I have some questions about Janet Jackson. Janet used to do a lot of dancing. And I saw some videos that kind of made me think that Janet may have had some hip issues at one point in time. We know Prince was having severe hip issues when he died, and that's why he was taking those pain pills. He should have just had hip replacement surgery. And when they say I remember when Prince died, and they were talking about some Prince was having problems with his hip, and that's why he was taking the hip replacement. That's why he was taking all these pain pills. And I thought about that, and I was thinking, all this man had all his wealth, all his money, fame. I mean, forget the fame part. The money, he could take a year off and get hip replacement surgery. But for some reason, he didn't want to get hip replacement surgery. It was kind of stupid. That surgery would have took the pain and discomfort away from him. I mean, y'all need to... You niggas need to think. Y'all niggas need to think about what you're doing. Some of y'all are so anti-medicine, anti-surgery, anti-stuff that can save your life. It is ridiculous. Because I heard a lot of people say, oh, you don't want to get that hip surgery. I heard so many people, oh, don't do that. Why not? Shit, I was supposed to keep running around here. They came up with dry grape juice. Grape juice? What the fuck grape juice gonna do? Rub olive oil on your leg. Okay, so I got a greasy leg now. What are we doing here? I mean, I heard some crazy shit, y'all. Niggas. I said, niggas know they're going to come over instead of saying, get your ass in there and get that shit on over and get back to recovery. I had physical therapy this week. I got up this morning. I got out of bed, and I immediately started doing my exercises. Yeah, I like exercise. Unlike a lot of you other lazy motherfuckers. I got up, went in that bathroom, turned on that news, and I did my little exercises on my leg. And so I do that try to do that, stretch that leg at the best I can do myself, with the exercise and stuff. Great, so you just won't give me no peace today. I went in that bathroom, turned on the news, stood there. Did my little exercises that the physical therapist told me to do, ran through them. It takes me about a good 30, 45 minutes. Now, resting, I need, to do my Facebook smoke break, sit down and rest. I went to the gym last night. I was there for a little while. When I go to the gym, first off, I love working out. I love going to the gym. I love working out because it helps this. People think you're working out your body. No, but it helps me with this. It helps me physically mentally get through the day. Hey. No, but I got to run out of here this morning, so don't worry about breakfast for me. Don't worry about breakfast for me because I got to run out of here in a few minutes. All right, bye. That's my brother. They're gonna make me some breakfast, but I got to leave here shortly. I'm driving now. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here, run out of here. But, it's going to be a short video. This weekend was a doozy. It wasn't really a bad weekend. But, it was springtime. This time last year, I was going through all this stuff with Earl. And, your phone, it brings you pictures up from what you were doing a year ago. And there was some pictures I had taken when I parked the car in the garage at the hospital so I could remember where the car was parked at. It was a doozy. And I need pictures of Earl. Just a lot of stuff popped up in his phone. I'm just like, it just kind of takes you down this path. And it's like, oh, Lord. That's why I like to go to the gym and work out. It gives me an opportunity to think, to breathe, to heal my body. There's a guy at the Kroger grocery store I go to who works there, and every time he sees me, he says, "Man, I got to talk to you." He's like, we were talking. He was like, I got to get into the gym. I want to exercise. I want to, I need to show me what to do. And I'm thinking, like, well, how old are you? He's like, I'm 21. I was like, boy, I'm 56 years of age. I will be 56 on April 9th. He's like, what? I said, just go. Just go. Go to the gym and do whatever you want to do. Run on the treadmill. Get on the elliptical machine. Do stuff that you like. You got to get there first. I mean, all this, it's too much plotting and planning to go to the gym. I'll go there and do this and do that. No, just fucking go. Just go. Do what you can do until you can get into a rhythm or a groove. Put it on your schedule, on your phone. At 8 o'clock, I'm going to the gym. Get up and go, and be there at 8. Walk on the treadmill. Grab up some weights. Just kind of wander around the gym. Get to see the equipment. Maybe ask a few questions or two. And then gradually, as you go, maybe a workout routine to come out of it. Do the things that you might like. Because so many people don't go. It's like it's against y'all religion. Like you're gonna go in there and walk into the gym and just gonna melt. Like somebody threw a bucket of water. You like the witch and the Wizard of Oz. Get up and go. It'll help you mentally, physically. And I'm so grateful that I got up and went and exercised. I'm going today. And I'm glad I was able to get up and exercise and go and enjoy myself at the gym. Because it helps me to feel better. So get up, make your plan, go to the gym, exercise, work out. A lot of people have asked me, could I have prevented the possibility of having to have had hip replacement surgery? I don't think so, because at one point in my life, I weighed 330 pounds. Throughout most of my late 30s and most of my 40s, I was well above 300 pounds. And I was a pretty big guy. Now I weigh 250, still a pretty big guy. And I think that weight, and then also I think heredity plays a little part in this. My mother, my uncles, family members, I think that all plays a role in this also. So that's something to think about too, that could also have a part in my hip issues. So other family members, I haven't had a chance to talk to my father's side of the family. I need to talk to them and see what their thoughts are, what they think. You never know. You never know. I know on my mother's side, my uncle's had hip replacement surgery. My aunt's having her hip replacement surgery soon. You just don't know. Let's see. Grayson's back. I don't think there's anything I could have done to prevent this. I mean, I asked my doctor, we discussed it. He was like, no. So that man does 8 surgeries a day. Yeah. What did I tell you? There's thousands of people having hip replacement surgery now. So there may not be much we can do to prevent it. People are like, well, should you have been doing stretches and exercising? Well, yeah, I was exercising and stretching. But when you have thousands of people having to go in and have hip replacement surgery, and there's so much pain, where there's bone-on-bone pain, that may be part of the issue too that you need to think about, consider. And that might be part of the issue too, the discomfort. But I wouldn't wait. I would go, if you're in good health, if you have insurance or whatever, I would definitely go and have the surgery and get it over. I don't have any regrets about having the surgery, because it needed to be done. It needed to be done. And I'm glad I did it. Well, it's 11:12. I need to be someplace by 11:45. Somebody get out of here. Y'all don't forget to click like. I'm going to come back and do another video, because I saw something that caught my eye, news report. And I'm going to look at that news report. I saved it. But anyway, today is Monday. It is March the 2nd. We are now in March. This year's flying by. Like I said, it was a year ago dealing with Earl. He was at Emory Hospital. Almost a year since he died. Almost a year. Getting close. We're going into the last 30 days down. Anyway. I'll speak to you all later. Enjoy this beautiful day. I hope you all are having great weather. I heard it's cold in certain parts of the country and hot in California. Wish I was in California. Instead, I'm sitting on my deck in Atlanta, Georgia. Stone Mountain, Georgia, rather. Tucker, Georgia. And I'm out of here. You all enjoy the rest of this beautiful day.